Dear Dame Dash, please stop. What's up, word? Your boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership, and all you buying that merch down below. Gang, listen. So, supervillain Dame Dash is once again in trouble. He is once again facing a major lawsuit, and it is once again just because he cannot close his own mouth. I have watched Dame Dash lose everything over the last 10 years after that debacle of a Breakfast Club interview where he pretty much downplayed and dismantled the working class man, the working class women, people like myself and you, where he said, if you're not a boss, you're not on his level. I've always, ever since I saw that interview, stood on business that Dame Dash was the wrong messenger with the kind of right message, but it's not really the right message because we all need a job and everybody isn't supposed to be bosses. Some people are supposed to just work, take care of their family, and do a good job at what they do. You're always supposed to be employed, whether it's self-employed or otherwise, and you're not entitled, or we don't expect you to go out here and start opening up food trucks or whatever else, a barber shop, a liquor store. You don't got to open up anything. Some people are not in this world for that. Some people are meant to be really, really good at whatever job they do. So I took issue and offense with Dame Dash because I felt like there are a lot of mental health workers. There are a lot of first responders. There are a lot of people who sand the roads, salt the roads, that do a lot of cooking and cleaning and things of that nature, who make this economy run, make this country run. And I felt like it was very disrespectful and disingenuous for him to come up there with that drug dealer mentality and make it like those people were beneath him because he was some self-contrived boss. Well, now we've seen that boss over the last 10 years become one of the most pathetic mini moguls we've ever seen, because he's not a major mogul. He's not even a mogul. He's a mini mogul because he can still flex and flash that old mentality, or that old, I want to say, resume that he built back in the day with Rockefeller Records and Pro Kids and Armadale Vodka and all the stuff he did back in the day, right? So we can always lean, and people still magically love this guy. They go to his YouTube channel, they follow him and say, yeah, Dame, because of the stuff he's done in the past. There is nothing that Dame Dash has done in the last, I want to say, I don't know, 5-6 years, worthy of standing up and clapping your hands and stomping your feet. I'm just going to be honest. We haven't seen Dame Dash excel at anything but talking a lot of bullshit, right? And so here we are again. Dame Dash is on his third lawsuit from Josh Weber, who he already lost twice to. And this is all due to Dame Dash's mouth. Dame Dash, once again, has talked himself into almost being bankrupt. Still hasn't paid the guy for the first two lawsuits, but I want to discuss this third lawsuit that filmmaker Josh Weber is levying on Dame Dash once again. And it's just silly at this point. Dame Dash is like one of the worst supervillains because he'll build the trap, try to launch the trap and spring the trap on himself, and the trap will backfire on him. Before you look up, Dame Dash is caught in the trap, can't get out, like a spider caught in his own web. It's silly, it's goofy, and somebody need to stop him. Please stop. Let me read this article by Cole Blake. I believe this is on hotnewhiphop.com. All right. Dame Dash has already lost 2 lawsuits to Josh Weber following their fallout over the film Dear Frank. Dame Dash is facing another lawsuit from filmmaker Josh Weber, who now accuses the Rockefeller co-founder of ruining a $10 million agreement he had lined up to direct and produce a film titled Torn. According to All Hip Hop, Weber also named Dash's company the Dash Group, which he operates with his girlfriend, Raquel Horn. He says that Dash's public comments about their feud allegedly caused investors to back out. So Dame Dash opened his mouth. He's been talking about this Josh Weber guy, I'm just going to be honest, probably the last 7 years or more. It's just getting ridiculous. And I know a lot of us are just tired of hearing this guy squawking on and on about what this guy did to him. Dame Dash is the ultimate and consummate and a professional victim. Right? I feel like Dame Dash wants to be both. He wants to be the bully, the big tough boss man walking through, calling all the shots, but then he wants to be the victim at the same time. There's always somebody's out to get him or somebody's talking about him. He don't talk about men unless they talk about him. He has all these fake faux rules of I don't talk about people when they're not in the room. I don't talk about black men on white people's platforms. I don't try to bring other black men or black women down. He does all that shit, but he says he doesn't. It's the consummate liar and bullshitter, and I just don't like it. I have a real issue with Dame Dash. I always will, because I see Dame Dash for what it is. And even when 10 years ago, when everybody was on the Dame Dash gravy train, they were all Dame. I knew 20 years ago Dame Dash full of shit. 10 years ago, it was kind of, and you could see it, but people still were giving him this overall high praise. They put him on a pedestal. And I used to read these comments. I used to watch this shit, him getting his hair cut and he's spouting all this fake shit. See, when somebody is too damn, they too smart, they too black, they too proud, they too strong, all that shit, we humans, gang. And Dame Dash used to give off this aura as if he knew everything. He never lost, everybody else lost, or they cheated him out of something. He let everybody run with that narrative that Jay-Z did this, that, and the third. And at that point, I was like, oh, this guy's a victim. End of the day, all three of them owned Rockefeller. They all three of them were businessmen. All three of them were from the streets. When they fell out, it was dog eat dog. I don't know how Dame Dash had the same. Everything is just, they split Rockefeller three ways, right? At that point, it's dog eat dog. All three of us is gonna fight for these scraps, right? Allegedly, Jay-Z said, "You can have the whole shit. Just give me reasonable doubt." And Dame said no. Dame was trying to be an asshole, but all of a sudden the narrative is Jay did this to Dame. All three of them had access to fight for that label. He just outfought them. He outfought them. He leveraged himself with people that can do more for him than Dame did. Dame burnt a lot of bridges on his own. Nobody burnt Dame bridges but Dame. You saw Dame screaming in all them meetings, acting like an asshole. They pulled Jay to the side. They said, this dude is going to drag you down with him. They was like, Dame not going to be around in 5 years. You will be. And a lot of people like, oh, Leo Cohen snake Jay-Z from under Dame. No, Jay-Z smart. Jay-Z went where the money was going to go. He's like, yo, listen, we all playing a corporate game. Believe it or not, no, regardless of what Dame Dash tried to tell you, they're all playing corporate games, including Dame Dash. Dame Dash just don't know how to play them because Dame Dash wants to bully him. As soon as he get in a situation, he wants to bully the situation and be the big boss with this bullshit-ass Harlem mentality that he got going on, right? That he's tough and everybody else got to sit back and do what he can. I can't have nobody. I can't be a worker. I got to be the boss, all this street shit. So Dame Dash comes into every scenario with that, and he ends up destroying it, which he did with this Josh Weber guy. That's why he lost two out of the three lawsuits. There's a third lawsuit that's about to get him. So let me continue this. I went a little rant, but let me continue this. In the newest filing, which Weber made in Los Angeles federal court on Monday, he referenced Dame threatening to file a civil RICO lawsuit against him back in October. So Dame is a street guy threatening to file a civil RICO. Guys, you got to understand what's going on. Dame is not that what he portrays. All this street shit is street until it ain't, and I need to get you another way. Then it's lawsuit, take him to court. He had Camron with a $300 million lawsuit, like weird, ridiculous shit. He throw this street code shit around like it's a frisbee. Then all of a sudden it's let me get some lawyers on you, right? I don't want to do it like I do it in the streets. What you doing in the streets, right? We know Dame used to be a Gold Glove boxer, but you can't box your way out of every goddamn thing. Right? Told Charlamagne, you don't want to do that. He don't want to get to the knuckles. Everything is this overly macho, manly shit until it's not. Now you're talking about a civil RICO. I never even heard of that shit. You're a street guy from Harlem, but you're going to do a civil RICO on a white boy over a movie that he owned and you didn't, and you try to snake the movie from him. The Dear Frank lawsuit was that Josh Weber brought Dame Dash into direct for God knows what reason. Why you feel Dame Dash can direct anything? It's been shown time and time again. You don't know what he's doing in regards to these damn movies, right? You just heard Camron tell a whole story that Dame Dash was shooting a movie, and he was shooting a movie where he doesn't know that you got to go to one location, shoot all the scenes in that one location, then move to the next location. Dame was going shooting scene for scene from the beginning of the movie to the end. So he would go to the location, shoot the scene, go to scene 2 somewhere else, pack up everything, go to scene 2 somewhere else, shoot the scene, then go back scene 3 and be back at the other house. So he'd go pack up everything, go back to the other house. Camron was like, Dame, you don't shoot movies like this. You shoot everything that's going to be in that house. You shoot them all at the house. Then you go to the next location. Nah, I got it. So for whatever reason, Josh Weber didn't know that Dame Dash was dumb. So he went and hired Dame Dash to be a director. So Dame Dash did what Dame Dash does. He gets in the middle of everything and blows it up halfway through. So he got in the middle with, he got in the movie with, the Dear Frank movie with Josh Weber. Started getting on this front and flexing. Got to be the big boss. Peacock with his chest out, right? All these feathers ruffled up, right? Got to be the silverback gorilla, right? Silverback gorillas live in a jungle, right? This ain't no jungle, gang. This is the United States of America, right? Only silverback gorillas is in the zoo. They're caged up behind the glass, gang. So he wants to be the silverback gorilla. Went in there, ruined that man movie. The man had to step away from it because Dame Dash being Dame Dash. So Dame Dash tried to take the movie from him. Changed the name of the movie, tried to resell it to somebody else saying he wrote, directed it. The dude went, allegedly, right? The dude went and took him to court, filed a lawsuit, and won. So that tell you, I don't know how allegedly that is if he went into court and won. So Dame Dash went and talking shit, and this guy been suing. Every time Dame Dash opened his mouth, this guy goes sue him again. So let me continue. So he threatened to file a civil RICO lawsuit. Weber included an email from someone named Tina Palmer, who notes that one of the film's investors demanded Weber be let go after seeing an article about Dame's threat. So Dame went in one of these magazines and made that threat to file a civil RICO. The dude, Josh Weber, was on another movie. It was called Torn. One of the investors saw Dame Dash threatening this lawsuit, was like, oh, no, we can't have none of this. Gang, listen, people that's investing their money, they don't want no drama. They damn sure don't want Dame Dash mixed up in it. First thing they like, listen, oh, Dame Dash is sniffing around? Yeah, we going to go ahead and cut whatever dog food he's sniffing for, we're going to go ahead and cut that. So go ahead and scoop that dog food back in the bag, put that back, send that back. We don't want it. So in this case, Josh Weber was the dog food. So they're like, yeah, we don't want nothing that Dame Dash is coming to sniff around for. So allegedly they fired this guy. And guess what happened when they fired him? Josh Weber was like, God damn it, this damn Dame Dash, this nigga like a bad bunny, and I can't get this motherfucker off me. So what he went and did, filed another lawsuit. He won 2, got a 3rd one. Well, the only problem is he ain't getting paid for none of them because Dame Dash hiding that money like a shell game. Right? You can't even find what he's like, oh, ain't none of that shell. Shit, try again. Try, you get her, oh, with another shell. Oh, you missed it. So this dude, Dame Dash, he putting his money in everybody's name but his, right? But he don't realize that shit, they gonna walk it down sooner or later. Then he went bankrupt a couple months ago, filed bankruptcy. The judge told him, yeah, that might be cool for whatever else you got going on, your electric bill or whatever, but over here, you still got to pay this guy. So they like, we still gonna take everything. They already took the studio. I did a video that they took the streaming company, they took the studio, they took the movie rights to all this shit. And homeboy talking about taking his life rights. That'll be hilarious. Because what's going to happen if he get them life rights, he going to walk right over to 50 Cent office, sit down with a briefcase and say, I got something for you. Then 50 Cent going to own Dame Dash life rights. And that's going to be a really, really funny documentary. I'm just going to be honest. Let me continue. Dame Dash previously lost multiple lawsuits to Weber related to the film Dear Frank. The drama began when Weber suing him for defamation and copyright infringement in 2022. He alleged that Dash pulled out of the project and tried to sell it under a different name while claiming to be the director. In 2024, he hit Dame with another lawsuit, claiming that his fiery comments on the case from Earn Your Leisure podcast cost him a job on the movie Fast Life. So Dame Dash just keeps talking. The thing with Dame Dash, he want to save face. He want to be the loudest voice in the room, and he want to keep puffing out his chest like this peacock with these big, pretty feathers. He don't want none of the feathers missing. But gang, you ain't got no feathers at this point. All your feathers plucked. Nobody believes you're this big, tough, strong peacock with all these beautiful colors round and round, and we damn sure ain't seeing you as no silverback gorilla. You might be that, but ain't nothing to punch. You can't punch your way out of this. Gang, ain't no punching your way out of $10 million lawsuit. Ain't no swinging at that. Let me continue. He alleged that Dash pulled out of the project and tried to sell it under a different name while claiming to be the director. In 2024, he hit Dame with another lawsuit, claiming that his fiery comments on the case of Earn Your Leisure podcast cost him a job on the movie Fast Life. With Dame still in the midst of bankruptcy proceedings, he has yet to fully pay out the multi-million-dollar judgments. In the wake of all the legal and financial trouble, Dame tried to clear the air on The Breakfast Club earlier this year, but it backfired and led to a fiery confrontation with Charlamagne the God that circulated all over social media. I tell you all the time that I watched that thing and discussed that interview with Charlamagne. the God and Jess Hilarious and DJ Envy, when they finally got their chance to retort for that 10-year-old video, they brought him back up in there. He's strutting around with his linen suit and some white Air Force Ones that he looked down stupidly and took off when Charlamagne clowned him and said, "Your shoes is dirty. Them ones is dirty." He went down. You crazy. This guy is silly and childish, and he went down and took his shoe off to show that the shoe was still clean. Gang, we don't give a shit about your white Air Force Ones. You still walking around thinking that you need to wear clean white Air Force Ones. You need to get your business affairs in order and stop running your mouth. That's what you need to do. Tighten up what you got going on at home. You still talking about this dash with the family crest or the family chest, the family closet, whatever you got going on. They coming out to all that. And what we seeing right now is a man who continues to destroy himself with his own words. He loses everything because he keeps opening his mouth. Had his son on the on his show trying to make his son into his victim. His son is a grown man. Sam done damn near 40 years old. He making it like, yo, you crossed the line when you try to have my son interview. Your son's grown. Your son's pushing, what, he got music and other shit going on? Your son should be doing an interview with Camron. He should go on a podcast. You talking about suing Camron for having your son on the podcast? They ain't no fucking 13-year-old kid. Motherfucker grown as shit. That motherfucker should have been up there. He should be asking for a job up there. I don't know what's going on, but it's like, you're like, he's like, yo, that's the lower than low. You're coming after someone's child. That's your child? Are you dead ass? So end of the day, man, we're watching the continued fall of a man who don't know how to control his emotions, doesn't know how to be quiet, doesn't know what to say and when to say it. And when he's in his worst moments of time where everything is down, he goes out, takes his shirt off, puts on a bucket hat, and goes sits on his porch, right? His porch with the water that was glistening and glimmering, right? Shimmering, shining, right? He goes and sits down out there on his swing, right? And has Nicky Licky come out with a diss song for 50 Cent, the white Aaliyah, right? Everything is wrong. Everything he's doing is wrong. He tried to do the movie. He tried to do, what was it? The Queen's Supreme Team movie. Didn't realize that 50 Cent went and snatched that up. So now we got a whole thing going on with that. Everything this guy's doing is wrong. He's failing. He won't just fall back and make a real plan. Went up on the Breakfast Club, announced that he was the CEO of Revolt or some shit, the chairman of the board, the temporary, this, that, announced the shit within hours. What's her name? Lauren LaRosa sniffed out the whole story that the whole shit he said was a lie. Everything he said up there, yeah, I'm about to own Revolt. Oh, really? When? 2099? When you gonna own it? When Puffy get back out and he buy it back and then sell it to you, when you gonna own it? So he went up to the Breakfast Club, looked like an absolute fool once again. So he doesn't know how to get out of his own way. We watching Dame Dash be absolutely ridiculous, right? We need you to just be quiet for the culture. We're done here. We need you to fall back. Fall back. You gonna this Josh Weber guy gonna be your boss. The motherfucker already 2-0 with you, gonna be 3-0. He gonna own that. He gonna be sitting out there right with you on that swing with that bucket hat, no shirt, and Nicky Licky rapping. He gonna be right there with you, sitting there talking about do it again. He gonna be both y'all boss. You need to shut up about this guy, move on with your life. And all these plans you got going on where you're gonna do this, that, and the third, and own this, that, and the third. I would like to see how you do it with no money. Because currently, it ain't looking too good for you. All this yapping and yipping and this, that, and the third, what we're seeing is a man spiral. You already spiraled out of control. But you're trying to act like you're not. One breath you broke, one breath you rich, one breath you talking about my house bigger than yours. We need you to just be quiet. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Do what Jay do. Everybody don't know what Jay doing because he's not online every day trying to prove that he's doing this, that, and the third. All right? Just fall back. Go back and do your YouTube channel. I know I kind of clowned you a little bit with the Chatty Patty YouTube channel. Don't listen to me. Go out and do your thing, man. Get out there. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Do your shit. You should be on that bitch every goddamn day. You got subscribers, right? You got a whole platform sitting right there for you to take advantage of it. Don't listen to nobody. Do your thing because everything else you doing is not working. And I know I said that the videos are kind of boring and you don't know what you're doing. And I get it. It is what it is. But you can learn. Just sit down. Do the videos. You won't let the niggas edit or not. You just like this. Let it go. You're running for 40 minutes just talking. Tell them don't edit nothing out. And the shit is like, you're not built to do that. You're not strong enough, Dane. But you don't listen to me. Do your thing. You should be doing 3 videos a day. All right? And on that note, I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live, BTJ and Fliz on The What Show. We probably had to discuss Dame Dash again. Regrettably, we probably talk about this guy again. And we got a video called This, That. It's on my YouTube channel. You scroll back about 3-4 weeks ago. We got a whole project called The What Project. Tap in. It's real hip-hop. Listen, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking. And all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe and put some food in his face, and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click, like, click, share. Tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location. Tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here. We ain't the cheese, we the trap.